welcome back, my friends, to Season 2, Episode 4 of our FC Pripyat series as we continue on our quest to enhance this club's reputation, to continue the dream, and for the first time in the club's history, we're about to take part in the Kubok Ukrainian second round against Volyn. And do you know what? We've actually got a very good record against them so far. Bearing in mind that these guys actually got promoted last season and now operate in the Premier League, in which they're actually teetering above the relegation zone amongst Lviv, who I think came up as well. No, they didn't. Sorry, they were already in there. Kramatorsk, who were champions, haven't even managed to register a win all season. This is the first time we've actually probably looked at the Premier League this season. We're not obviously that fussed about it yet because we're not in it. But Kramatorsk, who were champions, clearly struggling here a little bit. Volyn teetering just above, like I said, just above the relegation zone. But Zoya, who went up as well, I think, yeah, Zoya went up as well. The third, so they're having a blinder of a season so far. Anyway, the task at hand, the team, the opposition at hand as well. They're throwing out some hefty wage budgets now. You know, three grand a week, 2.2, 1.8, a fair amount of 1.8. I've not really scouted them. Don't know much about them yet. I think this episode is just gonna solely focus on this one game. It's the most important game in our history to date. But they look like they play a 4-5-1. In the past, when we've played them twice, I think so far, yeah, we beat them 2-1 last time, and we beat them 1-0. And this particular match, from my end of season awards video, was actually my choice for match of the season, simply because it was that wonder Ivan Len goal, which was a pretty drab 0-0. But we were away from home, and he popped up in the 94th minute after coming on as a sub to bang home the winner. So yeah, this is they've been drawing a lot of matches so far, as you can see, but they've drew away to Shakhtar, so that's pretty good going in itself. They're only winning the last 5 have come away from home at Avangard. Kramatorsk, who of course are last in the league. So, but just because they've drawn 4 and won 1, it also means they haven't lost in 5 as well. So the form books, I reckon it's pretty similar. We are going into this as underdogs, only just, with a 2.75 for us, 2.25 for them at the draw at 3.2. We've got 4 players that are doubtful, but let's just go into our team selection now and have a look. I've not really assessed this yet. As you can see, we've got some injuries here which are going to change things somewhat. So I think Dreisluck's going to have to come in, as he's a little bit better. Although Zubkov has passed it doesn't even need a fitness test, so we could play him, but I'm just worried that he's going to get an injury early on, and that'd be a problem. Berezovsky, he's still our best centre back, so he's definitely playing. I don't know why he's transfer listed though. I don't remember doing that, so that's definitely not the case. Let's take that back off straight away. Why is he not? I didn't do that. And I don't have a director of football either, so no idea why that's happening. Why would I want to get rid of him? He's one of our best players. Okay, so I think we're pretty settled on our first 11 and our bench. I'm just going to bring Varanyuk on instead of Resende. I played Resende for the first time and he didn't really do much to impress. He's playing heavily out of position though, so that's got a lot to do with it. But yeah, I think this is pretty much our strongest squad. Scheduled to complete rehabilitation and return to full training tomorrow. Well, you can return to full training tomorrow, Coplia, but you're pretty much required now. He's in such good form as well. Obviously, the last episode he banged that hat trick and got an assist to Tim Tarashuk as well. So maybe we'll bring him on if we need to, because we've got a lot of goals up top here now. So pretty happy with that. I still want a left winger, although we do have Avigiaman, who isn't quite at full match sharpness yet, but because he's on loan from Shakhtar, you know, He's one of our better players as well. But I think we'll bring him on at half time maybe. But I think that's pretty much it. We're going with a positive mentality because we are playing at home. They do have a packed midfield, so this could get interesting very quickly. Let's just say we've got faith in them. Usually works if you're the underdog. To get some green. He's being rested. I won't tell you because I'm a bit secretive like that. So away we go. Come on, boys. This is no pressure, but this is the biggest game in the club's history. So the eyes of the world, or Chernobyl, are on you right now. So let's give it a good showing. Come on. I just want to quickly bring in. We don't care about volume stats. Match bars. There we go. We've got two latest. Actually, we've got two latest event updates as well, so we don't really want that either. I hate how they keep constantly changing. We've got three latest event updates because it's a cup match. Usually the league tables are sprawled everywhere. We've also suffered a booking in the first minute, so that's not great. Okay, Taran whips the ball across. Yes, Aksionov comes up. Oh, it won't count. Wow. Okay. He didn't say why. Guessing for like a nudge in the box or something. We are getting bookings for fun here, so that's quite concerning. Pritovsky plays across Aksionov, plays it inside to Taran. Dryschluck whips the ball across. Ooh. Again, we get a fair amount of highlights of them taking long shots, but they very rarely, or if ever, actually go in. So, yeah, slightly annoying. Pritovsky, it's end of the highlight. A damp squib. Dryschluck, Pritovsky whips the ball across, and it's there! Kravchuk, who I was actually thinking was the weakest link in my front four. Oh my god, that's actually okay. That was slightly concerning. Yeah, Kravchuk was someone who is my 17-year-old left winger, who's pretty much been brought into the first 11 to compensate for the fact that Meerkat's no longer with us. But that's a really good start. I'm a little bit, like I say, I'm a little bit concerned though by these yellow cards. Dryschluck especially. Because he likes to dive into tackles a lot. And I mean a lot. This is a problem I've got now though. I can't remember if he's coming on a bit, isn't he? He's on loan from Shakhtar as well, is he? Vitali Varyanik. I'll bring him on. I'm going to bring him on in for a penny. Let's try that and swap them two. So it's either 2.5 stars for each, or 3 for him and 2 for him. I'll do it that way because I want to give Varyanik the most comfortable place amongst this bank of 4 because he's the least experienced out of them. That's my logical thinking behind it. It probably doesn't make much of a difference in the grand scheme of things to do with the intricacies of the game, but yeah, that's my thinking behind it. There's method to the madness, I swear. Ball over the top, Stepanuk plays it back inside. He opened his body. There was no one in the way. He pretty much had a free shot on goal, and he should have done better with that. Okay, so we're still winning. We're still close to maintaining this 100% record. I'm going to take Taran off and swap these two across for now, but I've got a feeling I think I can make one more substitution, and it's going to be Kotlia for Kravchuk. But we'll just keep this going for now. We'll keep it going. Well, I can't have any complaints here. Oh no, I definitely can't, because Kochevkov has put it away. It's 2-0. We're 20 minutes away from the third round of the Kubok Ukraini, where we could draw the likes of Shakhtar, who are winning. Are they? I've gone blind. Are they playing at a different time? Dynamo Kiev are winning. Oh, is this it? This has been fairly comfortable, hasn't it? Really. Ball comes across. Kravchuk, he's taking it. He's wasting time. Plays it back inside. Subkov. They're just passing it around now for fun. They're frustrating the opposition all the way back to the goalkeeper. Yeah, this is comfortable. More than comfortable. There you go. We've shut them down brilliantly. And we are through to the third round of the Kubok Ukraini. So, happy days. But I don't want to put a depressive spin on that win, because you shouldn't really, because it's fantastic. But as we saw from season 1 when we first looked into this competition, you don't get any money unless you actually win it. I think if you lose, let's just recheck. Let's just show you anyway. Let's remind you. The final, the winner gets 100 grand, and that's it. But if we do win it, we actually get to qualify for the Europa League. So that could be pretty cool. But yeah, semi-finalists, no one gets anything. But the further progress we make in this competition, the better chances we have of playing at home, because we're always in the lower division. So if we can now get a game against Shakhtar or Dynamo Kiev, we'll be at home for it. So I just want to see, actually, is there anyone... Oh yeah, Shakhtar did win. Look, only 1-0 though against Real Farmer, who are in our league and in relegation troubles. Is there anyone still in the league below us? Sorry, either in our league or the league below us? Because there was one, Kremin, and they've lost. So it looks like UPL, which is the Premier League, of course. Premier League, us, Premier League. We are the only ones left in the competition from the lower division. So that is phenomenal. So we'll leave it there for a second. I'm going to end this video with the draw, so we can start to get a bit of excitement with regards to who we're going to be playing in the third round of the competition. So sit tight, get a drink. I'll be right back. Alright, welcome back. Here we go. The quarterfinals of the Kubok Ukraini. We're going to automatic draw these to build up some suspense. All being well, as long as there's no problems with the configuration of the database, we should be guaranteeing ourselves here a home draw against some very, very good competition here. Shakhtar and Dynamo Kiev are the two that ideally we want more than any other. But to be honest, I'll be happy with any, because that's going to get bums on seats, and that's what's going to generate us some more revenue through the gate receipts anyway. So let's do it. First set the hat is us, okay, and we're going to get Dynamo Kiev. Wow, okay, that was the second best outcome we could have asked for. So by all means, an extremely tough fixture, but one that we're happy to have. So let's just draw the rest of the teams. The rest just reads like any week would within the Ukrainian Premier League. So the one that obviously is going to be attracting the most attention surely is us. So if we just move on a little bit here, when did this actually get played? This gets played the 24th of November. So let's have a quick look at the schedule. Just so you know, after the Volin game, we had to play one more before the draw itself, and that was a 2-2 away draw to Pripyat, who should have beaten us quite comfortably. We weren't at the races that day. Still obviously flying high after knocking out Volin. But yeah, so we've got 3 more games, 3 of which actually, all of them are very, very, very important games for us to be winning as well. To then finally play Dynamo Kiev in the last game before the winter break. So I think what I'm going to do is, I think these 2 will get played off screen, off camera, and then we'll do the Arsenal Kiev and the Dynamo Kiev games as well. We might as well get the lads a hotel booked for the week, and just stay in Kiev, because it's a fair bit to travel. But yeah. Oh no, do you know what? Ignore me completely. They're both home games, so they've got to come to us, and they can sort out their own accommodation. I'm not doing that for them. Screw them. But yeah, so I think that's what we'll do. So we'll leave things there for the time being. Listen, thanks so much for watching. If if you could drop a like or hit that subscription button, it means the world to me. After every couple of videos, if I do get any more subscribers, I'll put a shout out at the end of the video, and you can see your name roll down the credits as well. But yeah, listen, really appreciate the support. I hope you're enjoying watching this as much as I am making it. But we'll leave it there because I'm going to keep rattling on. So until the next time, my friends, you take care.